Hi, it's Dr. Bushore. Today we're going to be talking about how small changes can make a big difference. Today, Olivia, my esthetician, who's already beautiful to begin with, but she works in this business, this industry, and she's very interested in, what could she do to maybe enhance some of her features. We did a few small things. Wanted to keep it with the Austin natural look and not make major changes. But the three main areas I'll go through, one was on her chin. She does have a little bit of a dimple in her chin, and so we added a little bit of filler to kind of help add that, the more narrowness to the chin. So there's a difference between male and female. Female, you want to have kind of a narrow chin. Men, it's okay to have wider, but when she had the little dimple, we want to kind of narrow it just a little bit. So I just add a little bit. She still got some because it's her genetic thing, so I didn't want to take it all the way away, but by making that a little bit smaller, that helps draw the eyes down to a more narrow appearance for the lower face. The other thing is we add a little bit of volume to her lips. I don't want to add too much. You can go a little bit bigger in younger patients, but the main thing for me is I wanted to, again, maintain that natural appearance. So we want to go with that more natural 1 to 1.618 or 1 to 2 ratio. We can measure the fine calibers. I can show how we got there. But as you can see, her lips at the beginning are kind of a 1 to 1. In the after, we were able to create more of the balance for the phi ratio. We got, this is like a 1, and then we got the 1.618, so we're matching better here for the upper to lower ratio for what's expected. The next thing we did, it's not super noticeable, but it is one of the things that we can help create an enhanced beauty with just what we call light reflex. So if you notice in her cheeks right here, it's kind of more oval shaped, and here we kind of created a better light reflex. It's more focused in the more natural area that you would expect that in the cheek. And so adding the filler in more of a lifting technique to kind of create a nice light reflex on the upper cheek can look nice. The other thing too, it's an illusion, but on the brow, on the lateral brow, this is seen more in women than in men. You do have a little bit of volume right here to the lateral brow, and it gives the appearance that that brow is actually a little bit more elevated. And that's the appearance that you want for the female brow. A little bit of an angle to the brow as it comes out, and a little bit more elevation to the lateral brow. We add a little bit of volume right here to kind of help lift that lateral brow and give that appearance of a more female brow there. We have pictures here that kind of highlight some of this even a little bit better. I forgot to mention, we did treat this little part of her nose that was that she had noticed. A little bit of fillers, this kind of went in right here and filled it in right here to make this more straight right there. For females, you don't want to go too high for the start of the nose. We kept that just right at the lash line. And then you can see also the difference in her lips from the side, and a little bit how that flat chin's a little bit more rounded there from the side. You can also see a little bit of that light reflex that's happening there on that lateral cheek. So this is how we do minor little changes for people that are already beautiful to begin with, but just to help enhance their cosmetic